That looks amazing, man. That is crazy. Siemanko everyone, AndorVbs here, your favorite Dutch vlogger who's definitely not addicted to Polish football. Definitely. And today we got full press access in the legendary Stadium of Cracovia for a match that got this city buzzing today. It's between Cracovia and Legia Warszawa. This will not be a regular vlog. I'm going to take you a bit behind the scenes to show some sides that normal fans don't really see. So before we dive into it, please hit that subscribe button so you won't miss out on any other Polish adventures. Cracovia is defending their top 3 spot, while Legia is trying to close the gap. Pride, rivalry, and a little bit of madness. This is Polish football at its best. Will Legia finally break through Cracovia's defense, or will the home crowd push the team to another massive win? Grab your opvojanki, sit back, and let's dive into the chaos together. Let's go! So as you can see, we're inside. So you have the old stadium and all the trophies here. It's a bit of a shame that it's hidden away for normal fans. It's in the entrance of the VIP. So yeah, welcome to the media area. Well, behind me, Legia just arrived. It's the Kanal Plus broadcasting crew. Now let's see what's on offer in the press room. It is my favorite room because I'm a nerd. When was the last time this happened? And here we are. The kids sector is already filling up. Oh, and I can say Legia also arrived already. That's early. I mean, not their players, but the fans. Anyways, for the top of the table, this is a very important game. Cracovia can go second if they win tonight. For Legia, it's all about damage limitations. They're having a busy schedule with all the European games. So the question is, will they have the energy for today? Cracovia hasn't lost here for 4 seasons. They won all 4 games. So the odds are in favor of them to make it 5 in a row. I can already see Sector D has prepared something for the start of the game. So I'm looking forward to that one. Let's do a full circle around the stadium, if I'm allowed to pass the away sector. It's a very tight fit here. Well, we got sent away at the halfway point there. Kinda lame. Yeah, we'll try this way. I'm pretty sure someone will shout at me here too. So here you can see already the banner. Flags. It's gonna be epic. I kind of wanted to show the tunnel, but I think that one will be the problem. I did manage to sneak in during the Widzew game. I was planning to do a video about Cracovia at the Widzew game, but with an empty away sector, it's not really worth it. But today, it's full. The entire stadium will be full, so the atmosphere is going to be top-notch. Perfect representation of what this football club can do. And I again pulled off like nice. Just going back into the press sector because every step I take I get pulled off by security. And in the meantime Cracovia arrived also. So the banner saying to jest duma, niech każdy o tym wie. So it's pride, let everyone know about it. And Legia over there has their banner up, Duma I Sława, so pride and fame. That is, if I get my translations correct. It's starting. amazing, man. That was crazy. I have a deja vu to the finish that was cancelled against Józefa. Exactly the same. It's a pretty close game so far. Both sides only had one shot on goal, but Cracovia is the one that scored. That's half time. Cracovia in the lead. Again, close game. Not much being created, but I'm expecting better in the second half because Legia will start pushing now to get some fresh air outside, because even when summer is almost over, it's still very humid today. Sitting outside, I missed something because apparently Legia refused the halftime interview. Here in Poland at halftime, the two players of both teams have to do an interview, and Legia refused. Okay, it sounds like the halftime show is over. That was a quick goal! I was not even ready yet for it. To be hearing this in my sleep tonight. Okay, I came back to this side because I was getting deaf there. Sounds pretty cool. It was needed because there was too static from Cracovia. At perfect timing because I see the ultras are making a second frame. And again a ball on goal. extra time. Can Cracovia hold on? Cracovia though, big win, big win. It puts them in second place now. The next weekend, they play away against the number one Wisła Płock. You can hear how much that means here. What a night here at the Cracovia Stadion. This is exactly why Polish football is my addiction. The passion, the drama, the chaos that you can only get here in the stands. I do hope it feels like you're right here with me, soaking it all in. And if you like this video, why don't you like and subscribe? Because trust me, there's more to come. I'm already planning for September. Now let me quickly insert that stadium review. Yeah, let me do quickly the stadium review outside the stadium itself. Stadium, it's going to be 7. I like the double one and then the low one. English vibes. Location, also 7. Just outside the old city center. I always walk here, but you can take the bus, you can take the tram. It's easy to get here. Atmosphere, I'm going to give it a 7 too. There's a lot of activities that you can do. The club organizes in front of the Sector D, also some stuff always. And there's next to the stadium, there's like the wine bar, the fan shop also. So a lot of activities to do. So what's important with the atmosphere is, can you spend more time here than just the game? And in this case, it's a positive. And the cost, I would give it also a 7 because their average prices, even for this game, I have a ticket of course, and it was like 60 something for a high risk match like this. That's a pretty decent price. I know the hospitality inside is good quality, also good prices. So overall, that's 28 points for Cracovia, which makes them 3rd, I think, in the table. And before you go, please let me know which Polish derby I should visit next. I always read your comments, and they always bring me adventures. Thanks for joining me today for this epic matchday experience. And thank you for giving me the motivation to make these videos. Next weekend there won't be a matchday vlog because I'll be in the Netherlands, but we will be back soon after the international break. So stay tuned. Na razie and bye bye.